Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 27th. We're going to jump right in here, Cap. You have this angelic help card. It says your angels are blessing you with new opportunities. You have this caution card. It says more going out than coming in. So I would definitely keep an eye on your finances. I do feel, it's a good financial year for you, but I also would make sure that you're not like overspending because you're, making more money or something like that. So I would keep an eye on your finances at this time. But you have the King of Cups, the World, which is you, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is also you. So you're showing up in a very strong position here. Whenever you show up as your major arcana version of yourself, it kind of puts you in a position of power and strength. It allows you to get what you want from the reading. So definitely a very good card for like setting an intention. Again, you have that card that says your angels are blessing you with new opportunities. So if there is some sort of opportunity you want, it's probably something that's been stuck for a while or hasn't been moving forward, whether that's work, business, love, or otherwise. It could be anything. But I feel like you're getting kind of like an opportunity to have something that you have wanted for a while. And that's really what this looks like to me. There could even be love coming in for you. You've been getting like good love readings with me for a while. So definitely could be love. And it could be a King of Cups or a King of Swords type of person. It could be any sign. This would be water. King of Swords would be air. You also end with this air card as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But I do feel you could be attracting like a very emotionally secure person into your life. You could be kind of like becoming aware of this person. We have this, the Judgment card here. Sometimes I feel with Judgment, it's kind of like we have our eye on a person. You like meet a person or whatever, and then they kind of like grow on you, right? It's like Judgment is like over time you become more attracted to the person, and I get that feeling here where it's like maybe like someone has become attractive to you or something. It's like I think they were always attractive to you. You always found them attractive, right? If this is like a person that you know or something, but it's like there's something here about the development of the situation. It's like as you've gotten to know the person, maybe they kind of display. You learn more about them, they become more attractive. You have the World. Some of you could be moving. It is a good time for you to move, or I think it's a good time for traveling as well for Capricorn. So any traveling that you're doing could be good. Having the World and being you, Capricorn, this really says you're kind of like getting to be on top of the world. And like I said, over the next few years, I would definitely try to do something if I were you that made me stand out in the world. Whatever that is. Could be getting a job that's like out of reach, or asking for a leadership position or taking a leadership position, taking the lead in your own life. Whatever it is, I would do something. You have the Queen of Pentacles, also the card of resourcefulness. So again, with that caution money card, I would definitely keep an eye on your finances. I wouldn't worry about this. Again, I actually think money looks pretty good here, and we'll see. We're going to clarify. But what I would say is, again, I would just make sure you're not like overspending or wasting money. The Queen of Pentacles also says, are there smarter ways to use your money? Like instead of spending money, can you get a discount on something? Can you find something discounted? Can you find other ways of doing things that don't require money? So I would be like thinking about all that with the Queen of Pentacles. It just might be a good time to, kind of pay attention here with that energy. And that's all I would do. With the King of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, hard at work, as always. So I think you're hard at work. I think that you're creating a lot of different things. We do go down to the Eight of Swords to the Hierophant. The Eight of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things, and the Hierophant can sometimes represent outside the box thinking. Also, when we go this way, we go up to the King of Swords. There might be, this kind of gives me the vibes of there might be something that you could learn that would make your work better, or would make your work more efficient or faster or whatever. King of Swords is kind of like an expert or a mentor, a guide, someone who knows more than you. And so I think it would be a great time for you to learn as well. Even the Eight of Pentacles is a card of like being an apprentice, right? Just learning your way as you build something new in your life. And so I would like learn. This could also be learning from love as well. So some of you could be learning in, kind of like a love situation. With the World, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is like sadness and regrets, but really it's a card of gratitude. He needs to turn around and see these two cups, then he gets this bridge and this castle over here. So I always say that, the Five of Cups really is a card that says you need to be expressing gratitude for the things you have, and then you get the bridge and the castle. It can also say that you've been disappointed in the past, and this could be in love, for example, with that King of Cups. And it just says that there is actually a Two of Cups right behind you, so there could be a new connection coming in. With the Queen of Pentacles, You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I think you've been disappointed in the past. Like I said, he has manifested all these options in front of him, but he's been disappointed with what he's received so far. But you have like one more cup right here. And so there could be a new offer coming in for you. And I feel like it's going to be something that won't be disappointing. And I think it's something that will be worth it. The Four of Cups also reminds us to mix things together. So I always look at this card as like baking a cake. You have he's manifested the flour, the sugar, the eggs. He needs to mix it all together and pop it in the oven. And so I feel for some of you, this is about kind of mixing things together and making something happen. But this could also be like in love, for example. If you've been disappointed, what you are mixing together is the experiences, the things that you've learned, and you're making sure you don't repeat the same mistakes, or you're paying attention to the warning signs or whatever. So make sure that you're mixing your experiences together. Next, you have this Hand of Fate. It says everything is happening for a reason, except the things that to which fate binds you. You have this explosive situation that says the destruction will allow new growth to emerge and shape a new future. I feel pretty good about this because you have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card can definitely come up when we've lost something, or we're kind of like moving on to a new stage in life. And these people are standing in these coffins. The coffin is their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. And so I feel this reading is asking you to step into a new life, or to do the new things that you want to do in your life. Or if you're thinking about making any big changes, now would be the time with this card. I also feel like saying like, how many more signs do you need to get is what I feel like saying. So, if you're thinking about doing anything in your life at all, like dating a new person, or, starting a business or whatever, it's like I think you've been asking the universe for signs. I think the universe keeps giving you signs, like repeating numbers, or whatever it is for you. And it's like I like, just if I put myself in your shoes, I see you being like, no, I need another sign. And it's like, I think this is saying, I think you've gotten enough signs that something is the right direction in your life. And I feel this is saying, like, the universe is like, okay, I'm done giving you signs. You need to start moving towards something. So pay attention to the messages, the signs, the dreams that you're having, whatever. You have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. It's only seeing one way of doing something. I'm pretty sure I said this to you either in your mid-May reading or the week after that was, like the week of the 13th or something like that. I can't remember what week that is, but whatever week it was, I think I said to you that it's almost like you have a vision for your life, and I feel like your life is going to be completely different from that vision. But if you allow it, right? So it's like you're actually I almost feel that you're actually going to have a life, or you could be creating a life that's better than expected, but I feel you have to make some changes. So there might be some things from the past you're holding on to. There might just be, like, maybe you have it in your mind that you're going to get a job doing a certain thing, but there might actually be something better. And that's the feeling I get here with the Eight of Swords, is that there's something that is kind of like better for your life, and I feel like you need to move towards whatever that thing is. You have the Fool. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith or taking a risk. I think that you are taking a risk to invest in something here. We go up through the Justice card to the Six of Pentacles, and I feel we're talking about time, effort, or energy. We're not necessarily talking about money. And what I would say here is that the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card are both cards of cause and effect. So if you are giving, a new person energy, it says, put a little energy in, see if they return the favor. And if they do, then great, keep going. If they don't, then, it's time to make a change. With the Judgment card, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is like you being called to put your work into the world. He is displaying his work right here. And this is a card of quality work as well. So he's like done a good job with what he has created. So I do feel like some of you are like hesitating, or you're not getting started on like a project or a business or an idea that you have. And I feel this is again saying that you will do better than expected, but you have to start, but you have to get moving. I kind of feel like you maybe are a little bit stuck in the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is good. It says that you're going to get results for the work that you've been doing, but it's, the energy of thinking that you need to continue to learn. And there's nothing wrong with learning as long as you're taking action on the things that you're learning. So I would make sure that you're taking action. Here you go. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Tower. That explosive situation thing, I knew the Tower was going to show up here in this reading. Personally, I don't mind the Tower. Everybody's had the Tower again for this week. So far, Taurus just had it. You have it. So I'm not really surprised. Could be some global Tower moments going on this week. But the Tower can represent ignoring reality. But again, it could also represent a different reality, which is exactly what I said on that Eight of Swords. I really feel the Eight of Swords is saying that like you have a certain reality that you believe. We all do, right? And you think that you're going to do something in your life, or you're going to create a life a certain way. And it's like what you're actually going to create is totally different. But this is not a bad thing. I think that you're actually entering into a better reality. It's like you're choosing something better, or you will be in the future. With the Fool, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, again, about resourcefulness. Also your card. So again, you're showing up a lot in this reading, and this really puts you in a position of power and strength. Allows you to get what you want from the reading. As far as your resources are concerned, again, these two cards here, I would make sure that whatever you're putting your time, effort, energy, and money into, that you are making sure that you are getting equal or better results from whatever it is that you're doing. You have this Power of Purpose card and this Body and Soul card. I think it would be great for you to have a North Star, which I've said to you before. We have Pluto going into Aquarius in November officially. It's in Aquarius right now. It's retrograding back to Capricorn, but it will be in Aquarius in November. And, I think that this would be a great time for you to have, a big goal, wish, or dream, or it would be a good time for you to try to create something, bigger in your life. It could even be like maybe you want to have a family. So it could be you trying to create a family, or, maybe you want to have a business. It could be you focusing on creating a business. But, when you have a purpose, when you focus, that's when you get something that you really want. The Body and Soul card, I feel, is talking about alignment. I think that you are going to be in alignment with like a person or a situation. The other interesting thing that I didn't even pay attention to is that you have Judgment and the Tower. Judgment and the Tower in a reading is like a major revelation. It's like having a major wake-up call. It's a big light bulb moment. So I actually consider those two to be the most powerful combination in the tarot. And so there could be, again, that makes it, really the Tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could just be a major realization about where your life is going and you're making changes. You have the King of Swords here. Again, I think there's like a person you could learn from, especially for those of you in work or business. This could be a person at work or business who like takes you under their wing. It could be you just, watching someone's YouTube videos about business or whatever it is that you want to do in your life. And I would definitely encourage learning for you. I mean, I pretty much have said this in every single reading since probably 2016 to you, because you had Saturn in your sign. And Saturn and Capricorn, really, according to Chris's crappy astrology here, is profitable education. So it's like you can learn things that will lead to a lot more success. And I would take advantage of that energy. Even though Saturn isn't in Capricorn, I don't care. Still, I would, just because a planet leaves doesn't mean you have to stop learning or stop doing whatever you learned during that time. You have the Justice card. I feel like you're getting justice here. Again, this could be like positive karma. If you're attracting love into your life as well, you could feel like you're getting a little bit of a gift from the universe as far as a person is concerned. So it looks to me like you could be attracting something really solid. You have the Hierophant. You could be attracting someone like more traditional, like maybe they want the family, the white picket fence, or, whatever it is that they want. But I feel like, if that's the case, it's like you both want the same thing. So if you don't want that, I think what this card is saying is that you're attracting a person who kind of like wants the same thing as you. This is a card of marriage. I also feel like you two have been prepared for each other. These two guys here, they are initiates. They're being initiated into something. So it's almost like the universe has been preparing you and another person for something, like for connection or for coming together. Let's see. With the King of Swords, you have the Temperance card. Temperance is about turning one thing into another. It's like he's trying to turn water into wine. The funny thing is that there is this crown right back here. This right here is the path to glory. And but I see this crown energy in the reading. You have the Tower. The crown is falling off. You have the King of Swords. He has a crown. King of Cups. The the Justice card, the Hierophant. They all have crowns on their heads. It's almost like you have been trying to work something. You've been trying to get something to work in your life. And again, I think there's, he's trying to turn water into wine. He's trying to change his situation. But I feel like there's a person that could help change your situation much, much faster, who can get you on the right path. So I definitely would recommend, learning from a person, getting a mentor, something like that. With the Justice card, you have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're walking away from like past Tower moments. It looks like you're walking right towards the Two of Cups. Some of you could be healing from something that's been going on for quite a long time. So maybe you've been in a relationship or had a connection, and now you're kind of like finally moving on from it or letting it go, which again, obviously would be a good thing here. So I think you're walking towards, bigger and better things, more or less, Capricorn. I also feel that the Eight of Cups is leaving a situation behind that isn't fulfilling him. And so I do feel for some of you that, it's like if you're doing things, like I think you need to be very protective of your energy right now. So, if there are things that are taking up too much time, or like side projects or something like that, that's stealing your time, I see you being more focused moving forward. With the Hierophant, you have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict and competition. You could have left a past person because of they created conflict, or maybe you had opposing beliefs, right? Or different belief systems, or you both wanted different things out of life. So I feel for some of you that what you are moving past is a past situation where, maybe things didn't work because you have, excuse me, you have different beliefs, or you have different, directions that you want to move in your life. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the Serendipity card. It says, bright new prospects are on the horizon. Yes, bigger and better things are coming in for you. You have this Air. It says, seek union of mind and spirit. So I feel in that Body and Soul card, same thing. Seek union of mind and spirit. Bring those two things together. The Serendipity card, I've been seeing this card a lot during these readings for the past month. And I have another deck. The Wisdom of the Oracle also has this, has like a serendipity card in it, and it's been coming up a lot for people. So, again, serendipity is like right place, right time, but you have to get out of the house to be in the right place at the right time. So make sure you're taking advantage of like opportunities to get out of the house, or, to enjoy your hobbies or whatever you do. You have the Six of Pentacles, again, at the end here, the Two of Cups, and the Magician. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. So again, if you're attracting a person, I feel like you could be attracting a person who really does a great job with equal give and take, or who really wants to give to you. And, that's what could be going on here with the Six of Pentacles. You have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a perfect match. I'm pretty sure you've been getting the Two of Cups with me. I'm pretty sure also that in your last reading, I said something about how it seems to me like you're attracting someone who's like very different than your usual type, or maybe you're attracting a person who, lives life in a different way or something like that. And again, the whole entire reading says you're entering into this new reality. But I feel like this new reality is definitely better, even if you don't want love. The Two of Cups can be you and your higher self, and you could be communicating with your higher self, and your higher self is leading you to a new reality. It's like very different than your vision I see here in this reading. But, again, I think you're going to be very, very happy with whatever you're being led to. You have the Magician. The Magician is about creating your own reality. He is the card of manifestation. So I feel you have grounded something, or you are manifesting something that you desire. He's also pointing down. I always pull the card that he's pointing to. You have this Entertainer card, and it says, your charm and influence will help you get ahead. So there you go. If you want to be an entertainer, if you want to work in social media, or whatever the case may be, this could be very good for you as well. Let's see where this is going. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles here. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. These two move a little bit more slowly, but it is like an established connection. So I do feel you could be forming a more established connection with a person. And yeah, it looks really good to me. With the Two of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success or quick conclusion. So I feel like you could be bringing something to an end. But I also feel that there could be communication between you and a person if you are looking for love. Eight of Wands is also my card of socializing, so I would take advantage of any social opportunities. I think socializing could be the thing that leads to more success for you, or, bring something that you desire into your life much faster. With the Magician, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is like slow, steady progress, so I feel like you could be making progress towards your goals. Or you're making progress towards what you're trying to create. He's got these empty fields behind him. And again, I feel like those empty fields are maybe your new reality here, Capricorn. Like you're creating this amazing new reality in your life. And it is like a little unexpected just because it's different. Let's see. You have this originality card. If you're attracting a person, I feel like you are attracting someone who's like very original. Again, Two of Cups always strikes me as two people who are very different, but I kind of feel like there's just a difference about this person. There's something different, right? And I feel like you are picking up on it. So there you go. You have this Endurance card. I've seen this card a lot in these readings as well. So Endurance is just not giving up, and you're a Capricorn, so you really don't have a problem with that. I think you're going to continue to work towards your goals, and you're accomplishing things this month. You have the Extremism card. I would be careful of extreme ideas. At the end of 2025, like right at the beginning of 2026, we have Neptune entering into Aries. Neptune and Aries, again, according to Chris's crappy astrology here, is extremism. So I would be careful of like extreme ideas, extreme people. You have this patience card. Yeah, I knew it. It was like slow. Again, if you're attracting a person, I kind of feel maybe you have been patient, but you're still having to be patient. This could be something that moves a little bit more slowly, but that could also be the reason it works, right? And there are two people on this card. So I definitely feel there could be, a very strong love type connection coming in for you now, or there could be a person who's entering into your life. And again, I think they're going to be, much better or, much more successful for you. So definitely a very solid connection, especially if you've been disappointed in the past. You have this risk card. Yeah, I feel like you have to take a risk. Every single person gets a risk card, whether it's like, the Five of Swords is my card of taking a risk in the tarot, or the Fool, or this card here. I think we're in a time where we have to take bigger risks so that we can get bigger rewards. And, that's what I would do here, is take some sort of risk. But this looks amazing. Definitely a positive change coming in for you. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.